So I'm Karl Watson, and this is my very first cover of a limited magazine. It was a German magazine, and on this day, there were a lot of people at Pier 7. One of the people was a pretty rad photographer that approached me to shoot some photos. I was just going about my day, skating, not really thinking I was going to end up on the cover, just doing what I do with my long belt, tongue sticking out, my hippie vibes. And lo and behold, a few months later, they reached out to me, and I ended up on the cover of a German magazine. I was so stoked. I realized I looked cool doing a switch nose grind 180. I didn't think a ledge trick would end up on the cover, especially with the metal.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have probably not approved of this being on the cover at Pier 7 because of that. I would have done it on one of the gnarlier ledges.
Yeah.
So super stoked on this.
Rad.
January, February, 1997. Damn. All right, guys. This is my slap cover, shot by Mr. Joe Brook, and this was shot in the city. I learned this trick, the switch front feeble, and I was like, I really want it to be seen somewhere special, because it was like the first time anybody did it, put it out there. So found this little flat bar at a school. I think it was AP GNNE. It's 2001, and I reached out to Joe, and I was like, hey, I really want to get it covered. And I didn't think this was gonna happen, but somehow I did the trick. He pulled his strings, and I ended up on the cover of Slap with a switch front feeble. Super stoked.
Beautiful.
And around this time, I wrote for Expedition, iPath, LRG.
Okay.
So I was kind of at the height of being in the mags. A lot of ads in the magazines at that time. And so I think it was easier for me to get the cover because my sponsors were supporting the mags.
Sure.
And so it was, pretty stoked in this. I don't have any pinch going on there, so it's not pinch, but I got the proof. It's in the Expedition 1 Alone video.
Okay.
One of my favorite video parts that I put out. One of the parts that I helped edit. I put a lot of effort into it. So yeah, go on to YouTube, check that out. Look at that.
Yeah,
Old school costume, man. That's when he could do any trick he wanted. Any trick. He still is a king. You got my man Cairo back here.
Yeah.
We were co-workers for a while at Adidas. Now he moved on to NHS. Man, Brad.
And Brian.
So sick, and Brian. Wow. Xavier. Those shoes were indestructible, man. That's why they're out of business. There was no planned obsolescence around that design.
Right.
And fucking great magazine, man.
Yeah, I miss Slap.
Jeez, Chris Cole, switch front heel. Man, look at that. Oh my God.
Sean
Oh
Conley.
my God. Nollie no slide on something massive hubba
San
with the king.
Francisco Skate Club, Sean Conley.
What a legend.
Yeah.
What a legend. Look how good he looks, Sean. Look at that.
Yeah,
Got the chiseled features in this one, bro.
Yeah.
Much love to you, Sean. Oh, Jesse.
Another coworker, huh?
What? This is my homie. We talk to each other every day, pretty much. Look at Jesse. Jesse Van Rocket.
Yeah.
So this is my most recent cover. Stoops magazine. It's a magazine based out of New York City, and really honored to work with these guys because they're super cool. The mag's very underground. I like the way they work. They're very driven to make this a success. So there's like kind of a cult following underground with this magazine.
Yeah.
And this right here is a Nollie 180 switch front nose grind revert. It's a trick that I made up a long time ago here at Pier 7, and so pretty honored to have it on the cover because it's I was never one to claim a trick that I made up. I never named any trick that I created after myself. So, it's kind of like in honor of that trick, I feel like. And the spot's great. The photo's amazing. They did a good job.
Are those the Alameda ledges?
These are the Alameda ledges.
Yeah.
And yeah, those guys are awesome, man. So super stoked in this. Thank you, Stoops.
Yeah. Can you think of any covers just off the top of your head that you've been wowed by over the years?
The one that comes to mind is like Antoine Dixon, the Thrasher cover with all of his tattoos.